This celebration of felicitating our teachers is our dear Press Ma'am's brainchild. No pandemic can beat her energy and innovative ideas. She wanted to make this day memorable by paying our tributes and gratitude to our own teachers. Nagpur has a history of producing great teachers, and Dr. Shastrakar Madam was one of them. Though many of us have not been taught or guided by her, we have one special person with us today who has had first hand experience of being with her. So, for this, I'm inviting Dr. Kamal Deshmukh ma'am to bring in the glory of our supreme teacher, Dr. Shastrakar ma'am. Dr. Kamal Deshmukh ma'am, I welcome you on behalf of NOGS.
Thank you.
Anju, you can stop sharing so that we can see madam on the screen.
Yes, ma'am, yes. Dr. Kamal Deshmukh ma'am is Director Professor of Department of OBGY, JNMC Savangi Wardha. She has been ex-HOD of OBGY Department, Grant Medical College, Mumbai. A recipient of various awards and excellent academician, she has a vast experience in teaching. She has been prestigious member of various national boards and universities and adorned the membership of ICMR. I welcome you again, ma'am. Kindly take over. Deshmukh ma'am?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, we can hear you.
Yeah. So
मॅडम
thank you,
थोडा
Vaidehi.
व्हिडिओ ऍडजस्ट करता का? तुमचा चेहरा नीट दिसत नाहीये. थोडा तुमच्या खाली करा.
नाही. आता
हा ठीक आहे मॅम.
दिसतो?
ठीक आहे मॅम.
थँक्यू वैदेही. आता सगळं गोड गोड खाल्ल्यानंतर मी तुम्हाला माझ्या गोड मॅडम बद्दल काही सांगते. गुड आफ्टरनून एव्हरीबडी. And being yesterday was a teacher's day, I will like to give best wishes to everybody, including teachers and students. Today I am going to give a talk about Madam Shastrakar, having a outstanding personality and supreme teacher, and more so, she was a innovative surgeon. Madam Shastrakar was professor and head of the department of obstetric gynecology at GMC, and she was born in 1925, 10th December. Can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
Can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
And she retired in 1983. Her education was basic education at Chandrapur, but then she got admission here for in Mayo Hospital as a not for degree but diploma course. But then medical college started here in the same year, and then she could join MBBS course during that time. And she was through at medical college as a lecturer and professor and head of the department, except for 2 years she was at uh, Aurangabad, and she came back again and retired here from this college. I worked with her from 1964 to 1970. She was a very disciplined person. And not only that, she used to expect that discipline from everybody, right from the students and also from the staff members working with her. आणि त्यांचा इतका दरारा असायचा, लोकांना कधी कधी भीती वाटायची, बट इट वॉज आउट ऑफ, म्हणजे त्यांना आदरयुक्त दरारा असायचा. कोणी त्यांना समोर जाऊन बोलायला सुद्धा कधी कधी भ्यायचे. she never used to spend her time non-constructive work, but she used to be either in the library or in her office or with the patients she used to spend. She was very particular about her patient's care. She never used to tolerate negligence done by others, and then she used to be sometimes scold them because of that negligence. She herself used to spend time with patients, and whenever there used to be any serious patient, she used to attend those patients personally. And even sometimes she used to spend time in her office, even in the night. So uh, what she was, her motto was always that work is worship, and she used to work hard throughout. Her dedication to her work was evident from so many times. I just want to narrate here one small memory which I had. I was working in a labor ward 18. Those who worked in a Grand GMC, they know. And it is a labor ward. And one patient, serious patient was there, elderly primary, with having a history of infertility. And madam came and told me that, see, there is one patient and you will have to look after her and we will have to see everything. So I said, madam, okay. And then she used to come for evening round every day. And patient was progressing nicely. And I could deliver her just by low force because she was tired. Madam came even at 5 a.m. in the early morning, and she asked me, how is patient? I said, everything is fine. So what I want to tell you, that even there was no call from my side, she came. And if we compare today's practice in all other institutions, you will be surprised to see such person working those days in 1960. About her surgery, uh, she was an excellent surgeon, not only in obstetric and gynecology, but she was very meticulous surgeon and famous for doing a repair of vesico-vaginal fistula. And so many people used to even refer cases to her. Now today we don't see any fistulas here, rarely, and that too only surgical fistula. But those days with obstetric practice, what probably you may not even imagine, that there was no other hospitals, even at Chandrapur or a big hospital even at Amravati. And cesarean was used to done only in the institution. Our medical college or Mayo, that was the place. So patient from periphery, they used to be in labor, in obstructed labor, not only for 2 to 3 days, but even for 4 to 5 days. And then they used to bring those patients, and such patients require sometimes destructive procedures for removing the baby, or sometimes craniotomy, and it was such patient used to result in a VVF or even sometime RVF. Now this patient used to come to hospital sometime after 2 months, 3 months, or even for that matter, sometimes even after 2 to 3 months, because nobody used to bother to bring such patients, because they used to be from the poor status and from the remote area, like a tribal area, or from the remote place. There were no even facilities for conveyance, and this was very difficult. So madam used to, whenever this patient used to come to her, in ward 15, used to full of only patients having vesico-vaginal fistula. Now in what probably you may not be want it. And this is the
कमल मॅडम अनम्यूट करा, म्यूट झालंय. स्मिता, डॉक्टर स्मिता देवळे, प्लीज म्यूट युअरसेल्फ.
is it okay?
या, गो अहेड मॅम.
She must have repaired not less than 500 fistulas and different type of fistulas, even bigger fistula more than half an inch. And such, this was usually because of the pressure necrosis, having patient prolonged labor, this obstructed labor for 2 to 3 years, 2 to 3 days. Her success rate was so high that patient used to even first even repair, she could used to get success. Otherwise, this surgeon used to take 2 or 3. They were repairing and repeats repair was also this.
बोलना चाहिए ना भैया, आगे देख रही.
She was so much experienced to this. What is something is a she never used to something. She never used to.
मॅम बोला, ऐकू येत आहे.
Madam Shastrakar was never in fond of name or fame, and she never used to ask for anybody that she will like to go to any lecture or like that. Very calm and quiet type of person. When I worked with her after in 1973, I was transferred to Bombay, and I was very keen that she should present her work in a conference or even even internationally, because she was the only person all over India doing such a work, and except one Dr. Naidu from Hyderabad, she was expert in repairing fistula from south. So in 1972, when I was vice president of Foxy, invitation was given to her for delivering one oration, and she came to Bombay, and that oration was appreciated by everyone, and they were even surprised that how she has repaired 500 cases and such a difficult cases. And where from, they asked me, where from you got these cases? So I told them that Vidarbha, we don't have a facility like Bombay, what you are having. And it was appreciated, and she got a standing ovation that time. Her behavior towards patient was worth, and with very kind of, she used to treat them. Usually these VVF patients coming to hospital from rural area, and they used to have a miserable life because of leaking of urine continuously, smell, and even family used to keep them separately. Husband used to sometimes be away from her, and those days there was no bigamy, that act, so they used to even marry. So these ladies were a neglected person, but madam used to treat them and as a very she used to keep them in the ward even sometime for 1 month or 2 months, and she used to look after them. She used to support them not only physically, socially, but even sometimes financially. She used to pay them even financial, and whenever they are going back home, so she used to give even the money for their traveling back. Nobody used to come for this patient to receive, so madam is to look after them. Though I have many memories about her to share you, but now because of the time limit, I will just like to share one thing with you. After her retirement, I was very again used to think that she should present or publish this work in international journals, so that whatever she has done, nowhere in the world such surgeries were done, or I have any literature about that. So I went to her twice, thrice, along with another her student, Dr. Manorama Gavarkede, and to tell her, to convince her that she should present her work, especially the methods which she has used, that interpositioning and in the bigger, having a bigger fistula, but she refused to do that. And I could not even help for that. तर मॅडम कशा अलिप्त राहणाऱ्या होत्या, त्यांना कीर्तीचा अभ्यास नव्हता, पण मला सारखं वाटायचं की यांचं ज्ञान, यांनी केलेलं परिश्रम, यांनी केलेले ऑपरेटिव्ह प्रोसिजर सर्वांना कळावे आणि ते आपल्या याच्या लिटरेचर मध्ये राहावं, हे मला सारखं वाटत होतं. So today, I think the biggest tributes for her would be the appreciation of her wisdom and knowledge that she has imparted to us. The methods which she has used, even people I have not seen in the other literature from other countries, what's the way she has performed. And I personally, because I have seen those procedures, I was all the time, and even today I feel that material, if we can get, we should able to publish in an international journal, so that other people will also know what can be done in our country. Thank you very much. And if anybody
Thank you, ma'am.
because of time limit, I have not elaborated other experiences, because I thought it will be for here time consuming. And then more so, everybody had this sweet laddu, and being a 1:30 or so, everybody may like to have a go for lunch or spend time otherwise. Thank you.
You're right.
Thank you, ma'am.
Are you
Thank you so
hungry?
much. Thank you so much for being with us and bringing forth in front of everyone such a great personality, such a great surgeon, and a great human being. I again thank you, ma'am. Thank you very much for being with us. Amongst our revered teachers, we have our living legends, Dr. Manorama Purwar ma'am, who is with us today. I invite Purwar ma'am. Welcome, ma'am. And I invite one of our students, Dr. Rujuta Fouquet. She is associate professor in the Department of OBGY, GMC Nagpur, an excellent human being, a very charming personality, and a faculty at various national international conferences. She has been one of the most active members of NOGS. I invite Rujuta Fouquet for the same. Dr. Rujuta.
Yeah, hi everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
Hello. Okay, yeah. Good morning, good afternoon, respected teachers and my dear friends. Please accept my sincere regards on the occasion of this Teachers' Day celebration. it is said that a good teacher explains, the superior teacher demonstrates, and the great teacher inspires. Today, I have been given this great honor to talk
Rujita?
about one such
Rujita?
great teacher. Yes?
You
Yeah.
you need to switch on your video. We can't see you. Yeah. Now, yes.
It's,
Go
the
ahead.
video is on.
Now we
Yeah.
can see. Go ahead.
Okay. Oh, yeah. Yeah. So today I have been given this great honor to talk about one such great teacher who has not only inspired our lives, but have helped us to shape our character, caliber, and future as well. She is none other than our beloved Dr. Purba Madam. So Purba Madam, I take your blessings before I start.
Hi, everybody.
Rujita, we can't hear you. Rujita, are you there? We can't hear you. Anju, can you find out? Is she there?
Yes, yes, ma'am. I'm trying to find out. Yeah.
I can't find her in the gallery. I think by mistake she's logged out. Or maybe with a network issue. Because
I
the
think
video.
network issue.
Yeah, I think.
Dr. Rujuta?
No, I can't. In the participants also, I can't find her. I think she got
Maybe
logged out. She will rejoin, I think, in a minute's time. Can we go ahead with maybe Dr. Anuja ma'am till then? Once Rujita joins, we will start with her because she is logged out. She's not there in the...
Hi all, I'm
Rujita,
here.
you locked out?
Yeah, Rujita is not there. So Anuja ma'am is here. So we can start with Anuja, the next, our next teacher. And then as soon as Rujita joins, we can start with her again. Anju?
Yes.
Please invite
Yes,
Dr.
ma'am.
Anuja till then.
Good morning, Anuja ma'am.
Good morning.
It is such a happy moment for me to introduce before everyone Anuja ma'am. She has been my teacher both in my UG and PG, and I'm so
Hello?
much full of
Can
admiration
you
for
hear
her.
me? Hello? Yeah. Hear me?
Rujita, there's some problem with your network, I guess.
Yeah, it's unstable, but I have sorted it out. Okay, I'll continue.
Rujita, take some time because your voice is also breaking a lot. So just check your
Am I
network.
audible?
Okay.
Can I speak?
Yeah, Anuja ma'am, you are.
Rujita, just hold on. We have started with Dr. Anuja ma'am. Till then, please get your network
Okay,
sorted
no problem. No
because
problem.
your voice is
Yeah,
breaking a
yeah.
lot. We can't hear you well.
Okay.
We are blessed to have with us Bhuariwala ma'am. We deeply appreciate her enduring commitment and visionary guidance. And to felicitate
Is
her,
that
we have,
madam's picture?
yeah, ma'am. We
I
have,
think,
yeah, ma'am, just a second. Anuja ma'am is going to bring her to us. As everybody knows, Anuja Bhalera ma'am is professor at NKP SIMS Nagpur with a vast teaching experience, a national cricket player, and with 24 hours of 24 hours solo power flying to her credit. She has been a faculty at numerous national and international conferences with more than 32 publications in national and international journals. She is really a gem of a person. I am telling this from my personal experience. And now I invite Bhuarewala ma'am as well. Ma'am, please welcome.
hello. Can we see Puhariwala ma'am?
Anuja, you go ahead.
Okay. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. It feels so fortunate, proud, and I'm really feeling emotional to talk about a person whom I admire and adore so much. Buhariwala ma'am, Dr. Buhariwala, as we all say, is a learned and an erudite teacher. And then on this Teacher's Day, felicitation of such a learned and erudite teacher is a genuine expression of a social indebtedness towards a selfless doer who resultantly act as an inspiring point for others to follow and emulate. After spending her successful stint at Goa Medical College, when we came in touch with her, we found that she is a surgeon par excellence, an academician beyond compare, and above all, a humane, so humane in conduct of life. Friends, if surgery is a skill, she is a perfect artisan, the skillful potter, as we can say, who makes us feel that surgery is such a simple art that too very effortlessly through her hands, which are perfection personified. Her mere presence during a surgery is so reassuring, not only for the patient, but also for her co-surgeons. She is a surgeon's surgeon, someone we would like to take our loved ones to because we are sure they'll be in safe hands. Friends, let me tell you, this when we came in contact with this wonderful teacher, we were so immature, and it was so difficult for us to tackle certain difficult situations like cervical fibroid, big ovarian masses, dissecting skills she taught us in difficult situations, patients with placenta previa accreta with previous cesarean section, internal iliac ligation. There were so many instances that I can recall actually, that there was a patient of a big cervical fibroid of about 34, 36 weeks, pregnant uterine size. And we really were not very sure about the operative skills that time, and we opened and closed her and sent her back. When she came to us and when Madam was with us, she taught us the basic principles of operating cervical fibroid. And today, let me tell you that we have so many publications on cervical fibroid. We have done so many, and we all owe it to Madam Buhariwala. Secondly, dissection, her dissecting ability. She taught us what is dissection, how to go about whenever you are in a difficult situation. Thirdly, approach to ovarian tumors. We are not taught that well when we just finish our MD, but she was the one who made us look things so easy, and we are able to propagate the knowledge now to the postgraduates. Placenta previa accreta with previous cesarean section literally is a very, very difficult situation. And internal iliac ligation has made things so easy. She is the person who told us that this should be included in the armamentarium of PG teaching. And believe me, friends, that today we do teach internal iliac ligation to all our postgraduates before they leave us. So a born teacher, even today when she takes clinics for postgraduates, when we sit in the clinics, we always go home with some new uh, academic stint with us. So that is what is Buhariwala Madam, and I can't, I'm becoming really emotional, but I really tell you that hats off to Madam, and so many, and a real namaskar to her from the base of our hearts. Thank you so much, ma'am, for all that you have done for us.
Thank you, ma'am. We would like to present a small token of gratitude to ma'am.
Till then, can we invite ma'am to say a few words? Anju?
Yeah, ma'am, I request you to kindly bless us with few words. Buharala ma'am.
बुहारीवाला मैम अनम्यूट कीजिए, आप म्यूटेड हो आप. अनम्यूट करना पड़ेगा आपको.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, madam, we are able to hear you.
Hello.
Yes, ma'am.
Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Hello.
Ma'am, we can hear you and see you as well.
Hello.
Madam, we are able to hear you as
अंदर आओ. Hello.
ma'am, we are able to hear you.
Hello.
Ma'am, you are audible clearly.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am, we
Ma'am.
can.
You can hear me? Okay,
Yes,
I'll
ma'am.
settle down now. Maybe the Wi-Fi is working better in this room. Okay. Good afternoon, friends. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Okay. Good afternoon, friends. I think it's a great day for me today. I mean, it's something I'm not sure whether I deserve. And it's really wonderful to be selected for a teachers as a good teacher today by all my students. What Anuja said was indeed very touching and made me very emotional, but I think she was too generous, too extravagant in whatever she said. Anyway, I'm very, very grateful to you. Regarding NOGS, in these dark days of COVID, NOGS, which all the vibrant team that it has brought sunshine into our lives with regular programs, which have been very, very interesting and enlightening. Even the mornings was a beautiful program, enjoyed it. And the host, I think, was very, very, very sweet and very nice, very friendly, very nice. I must thank Vaidehi, who is so vivacious, so vibrant, and so also her other team members like Rajasi, Swati, etc., who are doing so very well, and for this wonderful idea of having this day today for us. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, Vaidehi, and all your friends there. I came to Nagpur almost 22 years ago. Before that, I was in Goa for another 22 years. So half my professional life, I'm almost spending here now. And when I left Goa, I was very excited about returning to my family and being here. But my only regret was that it would be an end to my teaching career. And for that, I had many misgivings. But as soon as I came here, Dr. Dubey came to know about me and called me and said, would you like to be the head of the department? And it was really something that God gave me as a wonderful gift. And once I joined Lata Mangeshkar Hospital, I was so fortunate to have such a wonderful staff under me. I can't tell you enough for the nice people I worked with. Dr. Jessilan, Sulba is a real gem. Anjali Kothalkar, my Anuja, Savita, and everyone that we have in our department, Sheila, and so many new people who have come in over the years. It's been a wonderful, wonderful experience to have all these fine people with me. And I'm deeply grateful. I'm also deeply grateful to the students because it is the students who make a teacher. And once a teacher, always a student. And therefore, I love to and look forward to the postgraduate classes and occasional surgery that I go and do in Hingna, because that is the time I give them something, but I receive much more. In life, earlier in my days, I thought one has to always give more than what we receive. But now I am convinced that I have received much more than what I have given to people, especially my students. The teacher-student relationship is a beautiful one, and it really is so heartwarming when you meet your teachers or students after years and years. I have students almost all over the world, and very, very fond students, appreciative students here itself. And one thing I can tell you, that a student and a resident knows her teacher best. Our seniors don't know us thoroughly. Our patients don't know us thoroughly. It is our residents who really know what we are, how good we are in our work, how good we are in our hearts, in our ethics, etc. So one has to always be wary of our residents and give them the best part of our lives. And that is something which is very, very important. If at all any students and young people are also listening to us, elderly people today, I know it is the world of evidence-based medicine. And it is based on many recommendations and robust research. But please remember that that is not the only part of evidence-based medicine. There are two other very, very important arms to it. The patient preference, what the patient wants from us, and the doctor's experience. There are three branches, not just one, of robust recommendations. And therefore, it is very important. And we will always be very, very, very relevant. A good history, examination, a differential diagnosis, coming to a final diagnosis in the OPD itself. Try to come to a good diagnosis and then to pursue whatever investigations, carefully chosen, always keeping the finances of the patient in mind and what is good for her. So this is what I have always wanted my students to learn. That is all I would like to say. And again, thank you all very, very much for the honor you have done to me. I will always remember this day as a very important one in my life. Thank you so much. Hello?
Yes, ma'am. Anju.
Hello?
Anju, unmute kar.
Thank you very much, ma'am. We deeply appreciate your enduring commitment and visionary guidance. Thank you so very much, ma'am. We would like to present you a token of gratitude on behalf of NOGS.
Thank you so much. I bow to you all. Thank you very much.
How I wish, ma'am, all this could have been physical and we would have been there to felicitate in person. But in these difficult times of virtual days, this is all we could think of right now. Maybe soon when we meet, we can think of something, some physical felicitation, ma'am. Anju?
Ma'am, is it visible?
Yes.
Ma'am, Buhariola ma'am, please accept it from behalf of NOGS.
Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Very, very privileged to be your student both in my UG and PG and Anuja ma'ams as well. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you so much. Thank you from the bottom of my heart, all of you.
Thank you, ma'am. I would like to invite back Purvar ma'am and Rujuta. Dr. Rujuta.
Hello. Yeah, sorry for the technical interruption earlier. I'm so sorry.
Please unmute Rujuta once again.
Hello, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'm so sorry for a earlier interruption, technical interruption. And before I start, I would like to take blessings of Dr. Purvar madam. And actually, I'm not even sure I'm the right person to talk about her, to put together all the words, what she is as a teacher and she was and she is as a teacher. But nevertheless, it is an exhilarating for me to talk about my respected dear teacher. It was way back in 2003 that I joined the Department of Obstetrics and Gynecology as a postgraduate student. Madam was professor that time. Her very name commanded respect. Initially, though I was not posted in her unit, I had heard so much about her from my colleagues, everything about her temper, about her strict discipline, about her no-nonsense attitude towards patient management and her aura. Her pursuit of perfection and the same expectations of excellence from her student. That whenever we used to see her walking down the corridors of the GMC now, with all her poise and all, we instantly used to hide or change our paths. These our paths should collide cross. But what we had no idea that it was difficult to escape our little act of avoiding her through her keen eyes. The evening rounds, I remember, used to be one great ordeal. The residents had to face. Mobile phones were not allowed at that time, and it was compulsory for us to inform her on landline. Every unit in charge on landline. And the only outgoing facility that was at the GMC was at the casualty, where all the residents from the department used to sit together and they watch and they enjoy as we present our evening round to madam. And no matter how perfect we had everything about the history and everything, it was very, very difficult to present it in a manner which she liked or she appreciated. She was very perfectionist. She wanted everything to be very perfect. And there were certain mandates to work with her in her unit. She expected the best from her students. This was specially executed during the ward rounds. The moment you utter a wrong word or commit a mistake or in history taking or investigations or management, that was just not allowed. You were asked to leave the round immediately. So at that time, we call it a fearful respect or a respectful fear, I just don't know. But she was a lady who had this infectious aura around her, that was for sure. And now, when I remember our little acts of escapism, whether it was erasing the names of the patients from the blackboard, I'm so sorry, madam, for that, or hiding in a little corner in the OT to avoid her. Now we laugh heartily with a cup of tea. But looking back at all those years, we realize those were the real days of hardship or training that taught us the audacity to face any adversity in life. If you want to shine like sun, you have to burn like a sun. No matter how strict and how disciplined she was, she always had a soft corner for her students. At times, she had
Rujita, we can't hear you. Rujita?
Rujita, you're not audible again.
I think her network bandwidth was also showing low. Oh, I think she's logged out again.
Rujita, are you there? No, she's not there.
She logged out, I think. उसका waiting, उसका network का issue है. I think Anju, we can invite.
Am I audible? Am I audible?
Not clear, Rujita. Your voice is cracking.
Yeah, hello. Okay. So let me finish. Hello.
Yeah, you are audible now.
Hello. Yeah. So no matter how strict and disciplined she was, she always had the soft corner for her students. At times, she had gone out of the way to protect them. Whenever any of her faculty had faced some serious departmental inquiries or was blamed wrongly for his
Rujita, you're not audible again.
Anju, I think she got logged out again. There's a lot of network problem. Let's invite Purvar ma'am and listen from her. And please, let's invite her with a big round of applause. Ma'am, so sorry for this network problem, especially when you're being introduced. Ma'am, may I invite you to say a few words and guide us, please?
I'm so sorry. Can you hear me? Please, please bear with some technical issues. Please. Okay. A true visionary she was instrumental in changing the face of the department. She was way ahead of her times. She has realized a need for a complete makeover. Her conscientious efforts made the department high-tech, and we moved from the era of transparencies to the computer in her regime. Under her able guidance, the department flourished, won many awards and trophies, took the department to a new height. She had worked with many international projects, and she expected the same international working standards from her students. Her students had the best physics work. She used to pay personal attention to have it perfect, to meet up the required international standards with regard to the content, topic, diagram, charts, layout, and everything, even the grammar, the English grammar. She was very meticulous about all these things. She was a dedicated researcher, an epidemiologist, and had vast knowledge in the subject of OBGYN, and has inspired so many to pursue the path of research and publications. She was teacher par excellence, a paragon of virtue and an epitome of grace. She was a hardcore academician and a sagacious clinician and a compassionate human being as well. She was striving constantly to bring out the best in her students. Her students used to stand out in the crowd. Not only were they good clinicians, they were smart and decorous as well, always well dressed and always well behaved. That is the way she wanted her students to be like. A connoisseur of human behavior and emotions. She hated procrastination, had an instant dislike for students who showed cavalier attitudes. A person is defined by his integrity and credibility, she used to say. Excellence is a continuous process and not an accident. She always encouraged us to work at our best possible potential. She has shaped thousands of students' future, has given them wings to fly, bolstered their confidence and made their futures bright, sculpted their personality, and ultimately prepared them for the great battle of life ahead. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for what so many things that you have given us. I was chosen to be your student by destiny, but I stay to remain your student lifelong by choice. We are so lucky to have you, madam, in our lives. Thank you for everything. And I hope I was audible. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Purvar madam. Thank you for everything.
Thank you so much, Rujita. I now invite Purvar ma'am. Ma'am, please guide us with few words.
Good afternoon, everybody. I'm audible?
Yeah. Good afternoon, ma'am.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everybody. On this occasion of Teachers' Day celebration, I extend my warm greetings to teachers community. Here, I would like to thank NOGS and VR team, especially Dr. Vaidehi, for recognizing our contribution to medical colleges and directly to medical profession and society, which is ultimately benefited. I feel it is next to parents, teacher influence, inspire our life from very early childhood to end at a professional colleges. And teacher feels very proud and satisfied when they see that their students are excelling in their chosen field. As what I really feel, I am proud of Dr. Rujuta, whatever the things she has learned from me, but now she is really excelling in her job, whether it is as a obstetrician or as a academician or as a NOGS.
Thank you so much, madam.
Framework.
Thank you so much, madam.
On this occasion of this Teachers' Day celebration, I would like to thank few of my teachers from whom I got a inspiration, and they have influenced my life from early childhood. I would like to start from my middle school. That is, I had a teacher, Miss Deshpande, a mathematics teacher, Miss Kerkar, a English teacher. I was really inspired by both these teachers. Apart from their subject excellence, it was their very perfect and the sound way of working. And I think that must have made me a more strict person, even in medical profession and as a medical teacher. In medical colleges, I have learned many things from almost all the teachers who have taught me, but I would like to mention few. That is, first and the most important in my life as a medical student, it was my mentor and PG guide, Dr. Bhattacharya ma'am. Really, I owe almost all my success to her because she was the first person who inspired me to write the paper. Her perfect way of saying, "Eh, ladki paper likh de thesis ka." So I was reluctant to write the paper, but when she reminded me 2 or 3 times, I wrote the paper and I just said, "Madam, लिख लिया है, क्या करूँ अब इसका?" तो बोले, "कहाँ भेजना है?" She said, "Send one paper to Foxy Journal and the second paper to Clinician, which used to get published from Goa, and it had a base in European countries." Fortunately, both the paper accepted, and After 6 months of my publication, I got a letter from Medical College of Budapest saying that, do you have some few more papers which we would like to see? How these teachers can influence our life and inspire us to be at an international level. At the same time, there used to be a population publication from Baltimore, Maryland. They also asked me, "Ki, we have picked up your these two abstract for publication in our abstract list." And that has really made me, ki, I owe all my success to Bhattacharya madam. Apart from this, Dr. Asha Deshpande madam, I acquired all my clinical skill and the operative skill from her. And the last and the most important is Dubey madam, who was my mentor, philosopher, teacher, and a great close friend. And Dr. B.S. Chaube, ex-dean GMC, both of them have inspired me how I can be a academic researcher at national and international level. And that has given me the recognition and association with many of our national bodies like ICMR, Department of Biotechnology, National Institute of NIRRH, Mumbai, PHFI, New Delhi, and international organization, the WHO Geneva, CDC Atlanta, Pennsylvania University, Harvard University, and lastly the Oxford University. And it is all because of my teacher who has inspired and influenced my life. That is the way, and whatever I could impart my knowledge to my students, I think they must have acquired the knowledge and they are excelling in their field. And lastly, once again, I would like to thank Vaidehi and Rajasi and NOGS for giving us this honor to be a teacher. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, ma'am. We thank you profusely. We would, our president, ma'am, would like to present you with a small token of gratitude, ma'am. Please accept it.
Purva ma'am, there are a lot of your students who have logged in. Pushpa Zungare madam, HOD of PDMMC Medical College, Amravati. She is sending you her regards. Namaskar, respected madam. You are the perfectionist. Neena Gupta ma'am is also saying pranam to you. Pushpa Zungare ma'am is saying, madam, you have yourself molded many students like me.
Oh, yes, yes. I really say she was one of my very best students. And what to say is many students were those who were my direct and including your friend, Dr. Reena Khandelwal. Yes. Yeah, yesterday only we had a talk for almost half an hour.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, please accept this token of gratitude from us, ma'am.
Thank you, Vaidhi.
Anju, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. Fidvi sir का क्या कहना, बस नाम ही काफी है. I invite Fidvi sir. Welcome, sir. I invite Dr. Ashish Zararia, who has been his student. He will now brief us about Fidvi sir. Dr. Ashish, please welcome.
मत focus करें.
Am I audible?
Yes, Ashish,
Yes,
can you start your video? I can't find you. You're already the co-host.
I have already started my video, ma'am.
One moment, I'll just check and pin your video.
He is there, ma'am.
You now. Yeah, I can.
We can see.
Let me pin your video because everyone should be able to see you. Yes, go ahead.
Yeah. Sorry for this messy look. Actually, I'm not keeping well. I had fever and I tested for COVID and awaiting report. So if my voice breaks or if please excuse me for that. Dr. Juzar Fidvi, he is revered by many as God in obstetrics since last 3 decades. He's Vignatha to many, and it's applied to me also. I don't know how to express my feelings for God in like 5 to 10 minutes. As God has many names, he also had many names. We call him JKF, somebody calls him Fidvi Babaji, Dadiwala Babaji, and I'm really thankful to have him as my teacher and guide. It was summer of 2001. After finishing my MOship, I entered into IGMC. It was my first visit to IGMC, and I never thought I will fall in love with this place. And it's actually because this man I started loving this place. I came to know later. So I was always interested in taking pediatrics, but I was getting DCH. So I thought I will take OBGY and change it to pediatrics, MD pediatrics 6 months later. But then I met this guy and he changed my idea. He was a very popular man in the campus. Whole staff adores him, and female PGs falls in love with him, running madly at the gates with the voice of his car and preparing grounds as per his requirements and taking care of every minute details was actually divine love of my JR3s for him. So he was my guide, but it took almost a year for me to reach him. As a JR1, everybody used to get lots of pampering from him, but it was not. I was not that lucky, as I joined his unit as JR2, and whole JR1 batch that year came late by 6 months. So we were only three in his unit. It was a unit two, and but part of it was that we had great lecturers like Dr. Gatani, Dr. Shama Kedar ma'am, Dr. Sood madam to guide us. So we were all half Dr. Fidvi. Very fast, enthusiastic. Duties with them used to be like movie boom, fast and furious. He used to shower love and blessings to all, irrespective of the person deserves it or not. बुराइयों को भी अच्छाइयों से जीता जा सकता है, ये हमने सर से सीखा.
क्या बात.
His compassion, his compassionate attitude towards patient की तकलीफ को खुद की तकलीफ समझना, cooperation to all units, सारी units की मदद करना, hard work, मेहनत करना, never say no attitude, ये सब सर ने हमें खुद करके सिखाया.
इसके बाद और पेट भर के खाऊंगा मैं.
सिर्फ अच्छी सर्जरी ही काफी नहीं है, एक अच्छा क्लिनिशियन क्या होता है ये हमें सर ने बताया. He had not only mentored his student, but he carved whole generation of OBGYN of that time in IGMC. Right from Dr. Mansi to Dr. Pallavi, Dr. Snehal Nagrade to Dr. Baliram, my best buddy, so many were blessed with him. In Indian mythology, God cannot be described alone. He is always worshipped with goddess. And so we were intermittently blessed by Madam Fidri.
Madam,
we still cherish their presence in our reception, despite we were not in touch for almost 3 to 4 years. And a very important incident of my life I want to share here on this platform. It was monsoon days. I was JR3, and there were acute shortage of lecturers. Only 3 were left in the whole department. That was a very common thing in IGMC those days. So there was some confusion about duty. So I was exam doing JR3, and as per notice board, Dr. Sood oblique Dr. Gattani was on duty. I called both of them, and they said they were not on duty. So and they asked me to call HOD. So I too didn't think much and immediately rang to Dr. June. She was the head of the department that time. She was obviously annoyed to get a call from a JR3. And soon sir arrived. Like whenever he comes, like we never used to notice. He always used to come from behind and sits on a where visualized from her back. And the same thing happened. She arrived and he came to know about my heroics. He simply asked me who is on call today. Actually, he was on call, and as per the protocol, before calling HOD, I should have called him. It was actually my mistake, but he managed it so well. Let me tell you what he has done. And soon, Dr. Seema Dande, Dr. Sood, Dr. Gattani, all available lecturers on roll came for duties. All 3 arrived to come to do the duties. Sir then counseled them, and 2 went home, and Dr. Priti Gattani continued the duty. And this is the effect of this man. Like sometimes, despite heavy rains, Dr. Gattani went to Dr. June. She got completely soaked in that rainy day, and she went there. She touched her feet. She said sorry to ma'am, and for all this was done. After many days, I came to know that it was done for me to save an JR3 in exams, and this was all due to this man. So I'm really thankful to you, sir, for blessing us and your exam. Thank you.
अनम्यूट कर अंजू, अनम्यूट कर।
थैंक यू सो मच डॉक्टर आशीष। हमने टीचर के बारे में तो सुन लिया, अभी कुछ बातें स्टूडेंट के बारे में भी। Ashish Zararia is associate professor at GMCH Nagpur. He has more than 20 publications to his name. He has been national faculty for PPH. He is member of the advisory committee to Government of India on developing OBS ICU and HDU facilities in India. Thank you, Dr. Ashish, for accepting this invitation. Thank you, Dr. Fidvi, sir. Our president, madam, would like to present you with a small token of gratitude. Please accept it.
मेरा टोपी पहन के है।
सर मैंने आपका एक खास वीडियो में से लिया है आपका फोटो।
मेरे को बोलना है।
Yeah.
Vedi
Yes sir, please.
and NOGS people, I'm very much thankful to you all for giving me this honor on the Teachers' Day. And I would be failing to mention Ashish, who had a long journey with me and he is still with me working. All this I've learned from all my teachers, from Dr. L.R. Karamkar, Dr. Dalal, Dr. Usha Guhe, who was my mentor and guide, and she was my godmother. And I'm very thankful to all my teachers who have taught me that you have to be very sincere and hardworking, and you have to be very helpful to your students so that they reach good heights. I once again thank, and in this all journey, my better half, as Ashish mentioned, is always there to help me, because she is the one whose time is robbed from me by my college. I would once again thank NOGS, Vaidehi and her team for giving me this honor on the Teachers' Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. It has indeed been a very emotional and heartwarming session. Thank you once again, Vaidehi ma'am, for bringing out such a great idea. I would now request Dr. Rajasi Sengupta, Secretary to NGS, to propose the word of thanks. Rajasi ma'am.
Thank you, Anjali. Am I audible, Anjali?
Yes, ma'am, you are.
Okay, great. Thank you so much. Yes, indeed, you are very right. It has been a very heartwarming session, interacting and reliving the memories of all wonderful super teachers around here, including Dr. Shastrakar madam. It has been one eye-opening experience, and really appreciate you to carry forward this whole event today morning. First and foremost, the celebrity chef today, although he has left now, but the lip-smacking recipes he has told will stay with us, and we really appreciate that he was here with us and taught us some cold cooking recipes without using any gas. Thank you so much for that. Parul, you were fantastic, absolutely energetic, vivacious and lively, putting all the tadka in the session actually, as usual. Thank you so much for conducting and moderating it so well. I would like to thank our teachers, Dr. Buhariwala madam, Dr. Purwar madam, and Dr. Fidvi sir, for being here and accepting our small token of appreciation for their immense contribution to the field of OBGY. A good teacher is a mixture of guidance, friendship, discipline, and love. And in all these three, we find a perfect mixture of all of these qualities. They all have been excellent teachers, surgeons par excellence, and much more. Wonderful human beings, and have molded so many lives to what success they have become today. So heartfelt thank you and regards and respect to all the three teachers today. Also would like to thank the wonderful colleagues who have so well introduced them, Dr. Rujita Phuke, Dr. Anuja Bhalerav Madam, and Dr. Ashish Zararia, for introducing such stalwarts. It's no mean job, and they have done it wonderfully. Thank you once again. I would like to specially thank respected Professor Dr. Kamal Deshmukh Madam for fantastically reliving the memories of Dr. Shastrakar Madam. We have only heard her. Unfortunately, were born a little too late. We haven't seen her in action. But Deshmukh Madam has so well described and depicted her life as a surgeon, as a motherly human being, as a teacher, that it was really a wonderful feeling to hear all that. Really appreciate each one of you to log in today and stay with us and be here as always. NutriFest week has been wonderful. We congratulate the winners of the contest and hope that this lockdown gets over soon and we get a taste of all their lip smacking nutritious recipes. So thank you once again, dear friends. Have a good afternoon. Have a good Sunday.
MOC.
And bye-bye.
MOC.
Yeah, I thanked her right away. First was Anjali to conduct the session so well. Thank you, Anjali.
She was
Thank you,
amazing.
ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank
It
you
was a
so much, ma'am.
complex job, struggling between all these sessions, sharing screen, stopping screen, inviting multiple people. You did a great job, Anjali.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
Ashish, I hope you get well soon. And I hope you test negative and you don't test positive. And if you do, with your strong, fighting spirit, you're going to come out of it very, very well and very soon. We wish you a very, very speedy recovery. Keep us posted about your progress.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
You did a great job, all of you. In fact, you, Rajita, and Anuja. It was simply fabulous, fantastic to hear about your teachers from three of you. We had a great time.
Thank you so much. I would like to thank again Vaidehi ma'am and Rajasi ma'am for giving me the opportunity to be here in this wonderful session. And I thank all the audience, all those who had logged in and making this session a grand success. We sign off now with a promise to be back soon with another interesting session. See you all. Take care. Be safe. Have a good day.